Hey, what's up? Today I'm installing Claude Code on both Windows and Mac OS X for use with an API key. I'll start with Windows and then I'll get into the Mac, and you'll see there's some subtle differences between the two. Feel free to skip forward to the Mac version if that's what you're looking for.
All right, so I'm going to install it both on Mac and Windows, but I'm going to use the API key method just so I can track it better. I don't actually have a Claude Code account yet. I've created this through platform.claudecode.com. Cool, Windows, PowerShell. I like this. Copy. I'm going to open up PowerShell. Generally, I always have PowerShell run as administrator. It'll ask you to authenticate. You say yes. Great. I'm going to paste this in and hit enter. It's thinking about it. Setting up Claude Code. Cool. What? The native installation exists, but users GRK event is not in your path. Add it by opening system properties. Variables, enter. System properties. System properties. Environment values. Yeah, okay, cool, good. Go here to path, edit, and then edit new path. Now paste that in. Okay, cool. Great, let's try that, and then restart your terminal. Okay, didn't really have a terminal open, but let's try terminal. Okay, what does it say here else to do? Installation complete, navigate to project and start. Okay, I don't really have a project. Let's go create a folder the old-fashioned way. Let's call this Claude Code. And then let's create a test project. Great. Cool. Let's take that path. Let's go back in here on code. Test project. Great. And then type Claude. Ha! Okay, we are in action. Cool, we want dark mode. Thank you. Ha, okay, this is where we want API usage console. Oh, yeah, authorize. Guess it wants some money. You can now close this window. Okay, cool. What happens here? Login successful, enter. Okay. Trust this folder. Yes. Okay, we are good to go. It's defaulted on Sonnet, API usage, billing. Great. Okay, so that is installed on Windows. It's a little bit harder than I thought with that whole path thing. So yeah, make some notes on that one. So let's try it again. Okay, let's make sure we can get to platform.claude.com. Let's try it for Mac and see, make sure we are good to go in the same. Okay, great. We are in now. API keys, Oh, interesting. So it created one. If I go over here, it actually created one specifically for that. Okay, so we can just delete this one. Delete. Claude Code key. So I'm curious it'll force me to use that same key. Okay, we'll find out. Okay, where are our instructions? Here we go. Copy. Let's go to a terminal. Paste. Enter. Setting up Claude Code. Okay, cool. Installing native build latest. Okay, same deal with the path. Let's find the path. Run export. Oh, okay, that's easier. Take all this. Paste. Yeah. Why does it look like junk? Okay, I think yeah. Okay, it seems to be done. Okay, I don't know why this terminal window is looking like garbage. I don't know, let's try this now. Clone still looks junk. Okay, cool, good. That loaded up. Dark mode, yes. API usage. Connect to your Anthropic organization. Yeah. Generate an API in your hat. Yes, cool. Let's do it. All right. Cool, I'm in. So did that create another one? It did. Okay, so can I rename this? Oh, this is frustrating. One of them is for Windows and one of them is for Mac. Cool. I can't rename it. That is very, very helpful. Thank you. The optimal coding to recommend setting up your with, I don't know, use recommended settings. Optimal enable recommending settings for, okay, sure. Yes, I trust this folder. Great. Git requires command line. Would you like to install the tools now? Okay, sure. All right. Still installing dependencies. So remember I said Mac was easier? Well, maybe not this part. And this installation is done. Great. Okay. So that's it. It's installed on both, a little bit tricky, different, right? On the Windows side, it did ask for that path, and both asked for the path, but Windows I had to manually go in and go and put that environment variable in myself. With Mac, it was pretty easy. I was just able to copy and paste the command. The rest was pretty easy. Like I said, the Mac did install those extra dependencies, but it seemed to happen after it was done. So I'm not really sure if it really was required, but yeah. Other than that, we learned a little bit about the API session here. The API keys, it will automatically, if you pick API, it will create one. And that's it. Hopefully that helped. And if you have any other questions, hit me up. But I just want to go through that myself and share it with you. So thanks. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next one.